Who thought in February 2020 that in 1 month we would be at home learning due to a pandemic that has fully taken control over the world? I was excited for remote learning, but also a little nervous since we hadn't done anything like this before. Alongside school, I spent my time wisely doing other activities. First off, I realized that I'm not as bad at baking than I thought I was. There were so many things I made, from cakes and brownies to pizzas and Indian snacks. I got most of my decorating skills from watching the show MasterChef again and again. I also made many jigsaw puzzles, all 1,000 pieces. Making puzzles has been a childhood habit, and I found that it can be very calming while also being a great exercise to the brain. Staying fit was also a priority during quarantine, and I actually took advantage of all the time I had. I ran a mile on my treadmill every day and followed a 2-week workout challenge. Before quarantine, I'm going to admit that I was the slowest person at watching shows. It literally took me 6 to 7 months to finish watching 8 seasons of the show Arrow. However, I've been taking full advantage of my time, and I'm now watching the show The Vampire Diaries and Outer Banks, which are the absolute best shows ever. Leaving all this aside, I've also been reading a lot. Since I have so much free time on my hands and I feel like I've been watching too much Netflix, I switch over to books. They are such a great way to make me feel calm and relaxed despite everything going on. I've also been spending a lot of time with my family, and we have been doing things we weren't able to do before quarantine. For example, every Saturday we now have a sort of movie night, where we simply pick a movie of our choice and eat some snacks while watching. Before, we barely did it every month, so it is nice to be spending time. I also was a regular tennis player, but now I can't practice much at home. As for online schooling, I didn't think I'd be saying this, but I definitely preferred regular school better. For some reason, it feels like we're getting a lot more work doing remote learning, but I can get through it. I also miss seeing everyone in school, such as my friends and teachers, and FaceTime doesn't cover that up much. But I know that if I stay home, the faster I will be able to see everyone again. Thank you for watching my documentary.